Welcome to day 15 of getting to 100K net worth by December 20th, 2025. We've got quite the challenge ahead of us. We are currently at a strong 69.85, which from day one we've gone down, and actually we went down from yesterday as well, so we ain't doing so hot. But definitely made some progress today as far as taking steps towards getting there. I was able to finish scheduling everything out for this client that I did some social media work for. So I just sent them our Venmo link and everything, so they're going to be paying us tonight or tomorrow. So that will be a boost. Very grateful for that. I did their recording, I did their editing, and I even scheduled their content for them. And I totally underestimated a lot of things. I underestimated how long it takes to edit 12 solid reels. That took me about 11 hours, 12 hours, about an hour a reel, which ridiculous. Just crazy. I don't know. I need to learn how to streamline stuff. Obviously, there's a learning curve when you start something for the first time. If I were to do it over, or for the next round of hopefully getting to work with them again, I could see myself cutting that time in half. That is for sure. Especially today, I was like, okay, I can get the scheduling done in just, an hour. I can do this real quick. Boom. I'm on Facebook, Meta, Instagram, trying to schedule things out. And then just random technology glitches happening. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? It was so frustrating. So it made me a little nervous because I still have to edit all of these videos, and I will. But I'm planning on doing a long form and a short form, like a YouTube Shorts, possibly posting it to Instagram, TikTok as well. But it's a lot of work. So today, the name of the game is patience. I just worked the whole weekend, but that's okay because as long as we are smarter with our time next time, it will be totally worth it. I feel like I'm paying a little tuition up front, right? So there's some things I need to figure out. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired. This is probably the latest video that I've recorded yet, and I was just trying to crank that out, finish that for our client, and yeah. I did have another great conversation with a friend today. We went to take sacrament. So at church, we do sacrament where we do the bread and the water to represent Jesus Christ's body and his blood. I'm a Christian. That's something that's important to me. And then if someone's not able to make it, so we took the sacrament to a friend. If they weren't able to make it, sometimes we'll go to their house and we'll bless the sacrament and then give it to them. And yeah, we're talking about, he has a duplex right now and he's renovating his front yard. And it's fun because that's what I'm planning on doing, or my wife and I are planning on doing, is getting the duplex, or at least converting ours into a duplex, and then also having our Airbnb rental on the side. So one thing that I learned, a good tip of the day, is that if you're doing short-term rentals, we're in Florida, but our friends told us, hey, we didn't really know, but you have to be paying tax on that, which, now that I think about it, of course, it's income, right? So just making sure that setting aside money for that, if you're getting paid through Airbnb, anything, just checking and making sure once we start renting out the room and doing the Airbnb for the shed that we're going to be converting. And then after that, I actually shared with one of my friends my goal to get to 100K net worth. On the ride home, I was talking with, and I was like, yeah, I have this goal to get to 100,000 by the end of the year, and I'm at the beginning of the journey. But there's some things going for me as far as getting the business really launched, getting the job figured out. As far as getting my company to 3 million in revenue gets me a $100,000 bonus, which would be a huge blessing. That's my biggest leverage point that I'm trying to do. And then we started talking about random business ideas. I had a couple business ideas because it's funny writing them down and then you never really share them with anyone. And then he shared a really cool one with me that he was super excited about and had worked on a bit with one of his friends. He was like, we could work on it this summer and stuff and just see what comes of it. We had stuff involved with it and kind of engineering. And I was like, let's look at it. This could be really cool. And then I was like, holy cow, I'm a marketing guy. If we figure out a really solid product and then I set up all of the funnels, websites, start running ads to it and everything, we could have a lot of success. And so I was like, maybe I should entertain this thought a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to get caught in trying to do way too many things at once. I really need to focus on doing an amazing job at my work, growing my business and getting in real estate and just making the best moves there to save money in rent and also to, have more income to save towards this net worth goal, right? But sometimes things can open up and it's not exactly what you expect. So if that's creating a new product with a friend just because we're having fun with it, maybe something opens up there. There were some good lessons learned today, some good progress as far as finally finishing everything for that client. I'm very grateful for that job. It's going to be a boost for us. And then, just realizing that there's going to be the big ups and downs. And sometimes when you want to quit and you're just like, are you kidding me? Just knowing that, hey, it's okay. You're going to get through it. You're going to find a way. And I had to get to the point where I asked my client, I was like, hey, could I just get your Instagram login and I'll just manually upload these because the scheduler is not working, everything that we connected. So also just being humble enough to not waste so much time trying to do everything on your own. I think that was a very big lesson, and something I'm going to have to continue to learn is I'm not here to just do this on my own and suffer and put in all these crazy extra hours. I need to be smart too, and I need to ask for help. And a lot of times that help is going to get me there so much faster than I would on my own. So I need to leverage this principle. I feel like something's coming this year for some sort of coach, team member, something that's really going to elevate me, my wife, and help us get to our goals. So I'm excited. Appreciate you watching this. Anyway, just want to say thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow for the next video, and let's get that net worth growing. I'm tired of it going down. It's time to get this thing up and to show you guys exactly how we're going to do it. So let's make some mad progress tomorrow. All right, have a great night.